Nvidia's next-gen GPUs, the mighty RTX 5090 and RTX PRO 6000, which were expected to dominate the AI, gaming, and virtualization industries with their powerful Blackwell architecture, are now making headlines for a very different reason, and it's not the kind of news Nvidia wanted to hear, because reports are surfacing of a serious virtualization reset bug that is turning into a nightmare for users and cloud providers alike. So let's dive deep into this unfolding issue and what it means for the future of Nvidia's flagship GPUs, as CloudRift, a GPU cloud provider, recently exposed a reproducible and devastating bug affecting the RTX 5090 and RTX PRO 6000, where under certain virtualization scenarios, the cards simply fail to recover after a PCIe function level reset, also known as FLR, a standard process that normally allows GPUs to be safely reassigned between virtual machines. But instead of returning to a usable state, these Blackwell-powered GPUs freeze and become completely unresponsive. And what makes the situation worse is that the only way to restore functionality is not a simple reboot at the software level, but a full physical power cycle of the host machine, which is a nightmare scenario for data centers, cloud platforms, and even home lab enthusiasts who rely on virtualization for multi-tenant AI workloads, gaming, or development. So let's break it down. CloudRift published logs showing exactly what happens when this bug hits, and it's chilling for system admins. Because once a VM using the GPU is shut down or reassigned, the host attempts an FLR reset. But instead of coming back online, the kernel reports not ready 65,535 milliseconds after FLR, giving up, meaning the GPU has essentially ghosted the system, leaving it unreadable even to low-level tools like OSPSI, which only throws back cryptic, unknown header type 7F errors, forcing admins to hard reboot the entire server just to get back online, and that is catastrophic for uptime, especially in environments hosting multiple customers or high-demand AI training sessions. In fact, CloudRift was so desperate for answers that they offered a public $1,000 bug bounty for anyone who can pinpoint the root cause or provide a working fix, and soon after, Corp, the AI star behind the lightweight deep learning framework TinyGrad, amplified the issue by sharing CloudRift's findings on X, bluntly asking the question everyone is thinking. Do the RTX 5090 and RTX PRO 6000 suffer from a hardware defect? Because so far, no one has found a software or firmware workaround that actually resolved the issue. And this is where it gets even more concerning, because multiple threads across the Proxmox forums and the Level 1 text community show that it's not just a problem for big cloud providers, but early adopters and home users who got their hands on RTX 5090s are also seeing the same behavior, with one user reporting that after shutting down a Windows guest, not only did the GPU fail to reinitialize, but the entire host machine hung and became unusable, forcing them to physically cut power, while another reported that their host CPU soft-locked after an FLO timeout when shutting down a Linux VM. Something that never happened with their older RTX 4080. So clearly this issue is unique to the new Blackwell lineup. An attempt to tweak BIOS settings like PCIe SPM or ACS do nothing to mitigate the bug, which suggests it's not a simple configuration issue, but a deeper problem, tied to the GPU architecture or firmware. And what's alarming is that older GPUs such as the RTX 4090 or even the Ada Lovelace family do not show this problem, strongly pointing toward a design flaw or incomplete virtualization support in the Blackwell family, which is a huge deal because FLR functionality is absolutely critical in GPU pass-through environments, since it ensures safe resets and reassignment of hardware between multiple virtual machines. And if FLR is unreliable, it undermines the entire premise of multi-tenant workloads, because one GPU failure can bring down the entire host server, a disaster for both cloud providers and prosumers alike. So what does this mean moving forward? Well, the problem is firmware-based. Nvidia might be able to patch it with a driver or BIOS update, but if it is hardware-rooted, then the situation could escalate into a massive headache for Nvidia, potentially forcing recalls, replacements, or at the very least damaging confidence in their brand new flagship GPUs, especially since they are heavily marketed not just for gaming but for enterprise, AI, and cloud workloads where stability is non-negotiable. And this could create an opening for competitors like AMD with their MI300 series, or even Intel with its gaudy accelerators. as reliability in data centers often trumps raw performance. So Nvidia has to act quickly because the Blackwell generation, particularly the RTX 5090, was supposed to cement their dominance in both consumer and professional markets. But right now the conversation is shifting from performance benchmarks to reliability concerns. And in tech, once doubt creeps in, it's hard to shake off, especially with influencers, developers, and communities highlighting the flaws publicly. So in the end, this virtualization reset bug is not just a minor inconvenience. It's a red flag that could impact Nvidia's positioning in the AI, cloud, and virtualization markets if not addressed quickly. And for users considering upgrading to the RTX 5090 for virtualization setups, caution might be the smarter move until Nvidia provides a clear fix or explanation, because no one wants to spend thousands of dollars on a GPU that can randomly hang their entire system. But as always, we will keep following the story closely and bring you the latest updates as Nvidia responds. And until then, let us know in the comments whether you think this is just a firmware oversight or a deeper hardware flaw, because the tech world is watching closely, and this could be one of the most important GPU reliability stories of the year. And with that, thanks for watching. This is TechVerse.